On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what one. A blessed and wonderful Monday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video. Share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. We're going to kick it off in the morning here with a missing person report. Then, of course, we're going to jump right on into this morning's set of stories. Now, on your screen is a man identified as Akeem Smith. Akeem was last seen on April 27, 2024 in Wolaba Town. The family members and friends have offered up $100,000 reward for any information relating to the whereabouts of Akeem Smith. Now, if anyone have any information, please don't hesitate to call the Old Harbour Police or any nearby police station with any information, or call this number 876-289-9032. Wishing for Akeem Smith safe return. Yeah man. So watch this now, my peeps. We're gonna kick it off with some tragic news coming out of the Garden Parish of St. Ann, where this female presently on your screen, identified as Nadia Binns, was brutally taken out by criminal elements in a hail of bullets at her home. It took place in a section of Discovery Bay, St. Ann, known as Helicon. It is said that the female, in her late 40s, just came in from church when criminal elements attacked and took her life. The incident reportedly sent shockwave throughout her community, and some residents said that Nadia Binns survived a machete attack in the same area in January of this year. Now, preliminary reports suggest that sometime after 2 p.m., Nadia Binns returned from church, and upon entering her house, loud explosions were heard by residents. The police were alerted, and upon their arrival, Nadia Binns' body was found laying on the floor in a pool of you-know-what. The body had what appeared to be multiple corner wounds to the upper body and head. The St. Ann police says that they are probing the incident. Now, the fact that them try off her life already in January this year, and according to sources close to On The Spot News Media, that attack also took the life of her mother, if memory serves me correct. Now, that is prompting in one direction and one direction only. It was a hired hit that carried out that brutal onslaught. And reading in the comment section from the Jamaica Observer, who also posted the story on their page, I see where a lot of fingers is being pointed. Names have been mentioned. Now, On The Spot News Media will most definitely be making checks into those allegations to see what we can unearth and see if we can figure out why she was taken out in such a brutal and gruesome fashion. What's the reason behind her knockings and clappings? Yeah man, say no way. Make we continue. Now we're going to head on over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. James Police Division, where we're going to talk about the Freeport lockup incident again. Now yesterday, I gave you the name and face of the reputed old stone crusher, Knockist and Clappist, known as Christopher Campbell, but more popularly known in the criminal underworld as Bigfoot. Where I basically make you know say, yo, a Bigfoot do the knockings and clappings in the cell, can up another prisoner and can up a squaddy. So Bigfoot, unfortunately, still among the land of the living, still there, still alive, still a breathe. Laying down somewhere in a hospital, we get to understand, undergo some treatment. Minor, of course, because a squaddy end up get a strap and put some can upon him, so him wave the flag, the white flag, and give up and push out back the matic what him allegedly found, or some say disarm, from a police officer upon the cell block during the brawl. No one may be wondering, which prisoner get can up? Well, a him we gonna talk about today. Now the criminal we end up get can up is a known Knockist and Clappist. Come from a section, a mobile known as Gully. For those who live in certain sections, they would have definitely know about Gully because they would have take taxi, right, a Gully taxi stand there. So not one of the safest place in Mobile St. James because a whole heap of atrocities go on at a said taxi stand there and also around by Gully itself. So Gully is a known garrison, real ghetto, whole heap of Knockist and Clappist come from around there. So the criminal element will get can up in the cell of Freeport. That is where he is allegedly from, or in power. Now the criminal element in question is presently on your screen, and he has since been identified as Reid. Yeah man, real crab up head. Not just a Knockist and Clappist, but he's also what you call a common criminal. He's a brother where go around and involved in a whole heap of robbery. Even though him is a Knockist and Clappist. Him thief bad too. Yeah man. So we're going to give you a quick rundown upon this criminal element here known as Reid. One of the latest thing them when they are jail for is a robbery we go on back in 2022. Now the robbery we go on was of a supermarket where 3 men were arrested and charged following the incident along Orange Lane in Mobile St. James. Now the 3 were charged, which is to include Reid, is a 25-year-old criminal element identified as Danai Malcolm, a 29-year-old criminal element identified as Nathan Campbell. Them 2 men they come from Paradise Row. Now Nathan Campbell is the criminal boss for Reid. Reid was 27 years old at the time when the supermarket robbery go on, and the police reports him come from William Street in Montego Bay, St. James. Now, the robbery go on the 31st of July, 2022. So reports from the police suggest that sometime around 10:44 a.m., all 3 men entered the supermarket where they robbed the owner of several cartons of cigarettes and $100,000 before escaping in a Toyota Fielder motor car. Report was made to the police, who subsequently conducted an intelligence-led vehicle checkpoint along Unity Hall Main Road, where the vehicle was seen fitting the description. The driver of the said vehicle was signaled to stop by the police. to which he complied. The vehicle was searched and several cartons of cigarettes were found. The men were arrested and charged after a question and answer session, and then they were sent off to court on August 24th. Now on your screen are pictures from that supermarket robbery CCTV footage. As I can see clearly in my hand, at the big fat matic in my pint, for basically bring across in pint say, listen me, it's not a joke business I go on here, so. Up with the money or down in a hole. Yeah, man. And in this picture, you can see one of them climb up on the place where Mr. Chin there with the cash register and the money. Because you know how Mr. Chin them start do it and how them sit up high and look down low type of settings where them can basically have a good visual of everything that is happening inside their business establishment. So the criminal element climb up there. Just sorry say Mr. Chin never sit down pan a strap up there. And clam. Dirty boy food would have already get yam. And probably, just probably, the predicament there wouldn't go on a Freeport. But then again, to our Freeport police station, lock up there so. I run like a free-for-all business. It was just a matter of time before all hell broke loose. Because Freeport, literally, I run like what the name suggests. Free. Boy, may I tell you. The thing rough. Now, the two criminal element, two of the three that I just made mention of. May I talk about Reid, and me I talk about him boss, Nathan Campbell. Them two they are going with a bag of things. Long time and I just know. And from back in 2016, for those who remember, this former member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, identified as 45-year-old at the time, Leroy Rowe, come from round our compound town. Now at them two youth there do the dirt upon the ex-squaddy. Yeah man. The man them can him up. He was rushed to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where he later succumbed to his injuries. Probably about a week or a little more or probably a little less from the day that he got those injuries. Now, the police never really solved the case there. Them have a pretty good idea who do it, but as always, without the necessary evidence, them can't really bring that before the courts. But them two criminal element there carry out the dirt there just the same. And they have committed many other atrocities right across the length and breadth of Western Jamaica. As a regular, them thief people care, or rent people care, and go on robbery spree. And some of them robbery spree there turn out into a knockings and clappings, and unfortunately sometimes resulting in the loss of life of some people. So a known Knockist and Clappist, most definitely so. So it is said that their rivals, that is Reid and Christopher Campbell, aka Bigfoot, they are rivals. So a little thing go on and them jump off from a cell block. And it is said that knife come into play, a man stab man. Some man furious and in a heat jump out. Unfortunately, him find the gun where the squaddy say or claim say him put on under a desk. And that is when all hell broke loose in the cell. Now a whole heap of things that circulate all around and all over social media as it relates to that particular incident. But this one definitely grabbed my eyes, said to be penned by a prisoner who was actually there and saw everything. Now, the fact that it is or was penned by a prisoner is definitely up for grabs, where it no must really go so. Cause I don't know, criminal not like the squad of them. So them way try to change the narrative of what actually happened. But we decide to share that one here, we don't know. I make una drop phone one comments about what was said or what is said by this prisoner who penned this and place it on social media. Now it come from a brother named Oneness. And it reads, police have the gun pan him hip and Bigfoot disarm him and start fire shot pan the cell block, and him shot a police name whatever in him hand, and a police shot back Bigfoot about 3 or 4 times. Then a next police will work on the block can up Matthew Reid for nothing at all, because Matthew Reid was not doing anything and the police can him in his neck. But he is okay for now, because I heard that he is out of the hospital. As much as Bigfoot forget clapway, and now him can up Matthew Reid, a police can up Matthew. So anytime them check the weapons, them are going to see say a different strap Bigfoot did have. Bigfoot a friend killer. Go check out Nighttime page on TikTok. Now Nighttime at the same youth on my show in a yesterday's vlog. In himself, in a police paraphernalia. So you must say go check out Nighttime page on TikTok and you will all see who is Bigfoot. And that are the true story of what happened at Freeport cell block. So, you can drop some comments as it relates to that and form for your own opinion. And I will chat to you in the comment section about it. But whatever happen. And we're glad to say the police never get fatally taken out by that gun-wielding criminal, because that could have definitely turned really ugly in the cell. And I hope that the authorities now put things into place, not only at the Freeport police lockup, but all police lockup, because this basically a set of precedents for criminal elements. Try it again. Yeah, man. So the police, them really need to tighten up them thing a certain type of way, so we don't have anything like this happening again. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.